What is up, everyone? Welcome back to IMY Motors. Looking a little bit bare, which is good. Means we've sold some stuff. And this week's video is a bit all over the place because initially I tried to make a video about selling the 2018 Corsa at auction, which I already have done, but I didn't get around to filming all the bits and bobs. So it's a bit of a broken higgledy-piggledy video. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the behind the scenes of running a used car dealership. It is 6 a.m. Monday morning, and I am taking this Vauxhall Corsa to Central Car Auctions down in Glasgow because, yeah, it's time to get rid of this car, get some money back, because it's quite a bit of money, well, relatively quite a bit of money for us at the seller stage tied up in the stock. We can easily get 2, 3, maybe 4 cars if we're lucky out of this car that can give us a profit. We've had this car for over 2.5 months. I actually had this car before I even started IMY. I had this when I was trading bits and bobs from home. It's actually a really, really nice car. It's 2018, it's SE spec, so it has got quite a few bells and whistles, like heated seats, heated steering wheel, heated front screen. Yeah, for a 2018 Corsa, it is actually really good, but I think it's time for it to go just because it's not moving. And I thought, let's take you guys along just to show you what it's like to actually sell a car at auction. I know there's videos about buying cars at auction, but I'm going to sell this at auction. There is also a budget auction at 10 a.m. that I want to have a look at as well. Hence the reason why we're setting off so goddamn early, because we're up in Aberdeen. We need to get down to Glasgow. And the schools are back, so traffic will be slightly heavier than it's been last couple of weeks. So yeah, come along. Let's see what we will find. So it's now Wednesday, 2 days later. So I know I filmed a little bit of an intro, arrived to Central Car Auctions, but yeah, couldn't really film much stuff there, and all I really did was hand the keys in, hand the V5, and now it's Wednesday and it's going up for sale. So here are the figures for the Corsa. So you can see cap average is 4.6, cap clean is 5.3, cap retail 7 grand, or traded retail 7,954. Obviously, that's the figures there. We had the car up at 6,995. No one was biting, not a single inquiry. And like I said, we made the decision, get some money back in, buy some more stock that is selling, just at the price point that's working for us at the size of dealership that we are. I think we'll be better. Obviously, I bought the car in just over 6, so there will be a bit of a loss, I foresee, because I think this car will go around about the cap clean, maybe just below. That's kind of what I'm foreseeing. It would be great if he gets more. I've put a reserve on 4.6, so basically cap average is the reserve. But I think it should be good just to see how much it goes for, so you guys can see what it's like actually selling a car rather than buying one. And then we're going to see what we can buy for that car value when it comes back in. So yeah, let's see how much this Corsa goes for. So update on the Corsa. So the Corsa did sell. We didn't get cap clean. We got just under 5 grand, and after all fees and everything taken into account, we got about 4,600 British pounds sterling, which we have spent on 3 cars. We got a Vauxhall Corsa 2015 Sting in lava red, quite a nice car actually, just back from an MOT. Got a Ford Fiesta 5-door Z-Tech. Again, quite nice. Passed its MOT. It's a 61 plate, but it looks quite nice. And one thing I've actually noticed is that higher mileage Fords seem to do better than higher mileage Vauxhalls, even in terms of interior, in terms of just the feel. Maybe it's just me, but yeah, like I prefer a high mileage Ford to a high mileage Vauxhall, and also Nissan Juke. So that's 3 cars we got out of the one Vauxhall Corsa. We did have to add a wee bit of money into to get it over the line in terms of how much it costs us, because I'm just adding up purchase price, so it was about 4.6. So kind of bang on, but then transport and everything, so we had to add in a couple of £100. So basically, that Corsa has bought us these 3 cars, and after prep and everything, the margin across them total added up with the Fiesta and the Duke, 1,800 plus the Corsa, 2.9. So just basically 3 grand across these 3 cars. The Duke, I think, is bringing down that average quite a bit, and a bit of a story to tell with the Duke. and the changes that we've had at IMY in terms of our prep. So to give you a bit of context how we've done prep before, so before a car would arrive here, we worked with a garage called Pursley Garage, which is just down the road from us. We would take it to them, and they would do a service, do a health check. They themselves didn't have an MOT base, so they would take it to their garage that they had a working relationship with in terms of getting the MOT done. If it needed any work done, Pursley Garage would do the work for us, and then we'd get MOT'd, and then we would pay Pursley because our relationship was with them. They used their MOT station, so we didn't have any relationship with the MOT station. Reason I'm giving you this background is because Pursley Garage have had to stop trading. Won't get into reasons why, what happened, whatever, because that's nothing really to do with IMY or myself or anyone, but they've had to stop, and they stopped right as they had this Duke, which they MOT'd, well, they gave to an MOT on the 29th of August. It failed on a good few number of things. They then did the work, which was the Monday, and then their situation happened, which is they had to stop trading, and they've given it back to the garage, who, credit to them, have just passed the MOT a couple of days after. But in terms of who's responsible for the payment, because we're in this weird grey area, because my relationship is with Pursley. Obviously, Pursley, I don't know whether they're going to pay this garage. So personally, I think I'll have to go and pay for the MOT because obviously it's my car. But the last 5 days, I didn't really know where the Duke was, what was happening with it. I went down to speak with the chap at the MOT station, who understandably was a bit pissed off as well because he is caught up in this situation too. So yeah, basically I had a car that I didn't know where it was, and it's literally just checking. So I was actually going to do a slightly different video for this particular Duke, but I can see it's just past the MOT. So I guess I'm going to go down to the MOT station and see what the situation is, because it's a bit of a weird one. But what it's also meant is that we have had to find another garage to do our service and prep. And obviously it is September, which is one of the more busier times in the motor trade. Thankfully, we've found another garage. Shout out to Overton Garage out in Dice in Aberdeen. So if you're near in Aberdeen, I recommend use them because they're, from what we've had the last couple of days, has been really good. Downside is a little bit further away than Pursley, but it is what it is. But the good thing is they will be doing our prep, and they've got an MOT bay on site, so it does save us time. And hopefully will prevent these kind of things in the future. But obviously what it has meant is that this week we've kind of lost out on terms of prep and stock. And it's weird because we've actually got the most stock we've ever had on our books, but most of it's not here. I mean, I've got 3 cars on site. I've got 3 cars waiting to be delivered. I've got the Duke off-site as well. And I've just got an i20 that's just had a viewing that hopefully will be sold. So yeah, it's a weird time. We're quite light in stock, but we've got stock coming. I've got a car off-site, but I'm waiting on it coming back. So it is weird times. But yeah, I'm going to go and check out the Duke. See what's happening. What is up, everyone? It's now next week. This video is totally all over the place, but look what's here. The Nissan Duke, finally on site, MOT'd, prepped, on, good to go. Pursley Garage came through. They paid the bill to the MOT station. I didn't have to get involved. And other bit of good news is we have more stock. So the cars that I bought over the last couple of days have finally started arriving. There's still a mocha left to arrive, but nice little Corsa SRI 3-door. What else have we got? We've got a Fiat 500, and you've seen the other Corsa and the Twingo. Corsa there, Twingo here. So all in all, a bit of a crazy couple of weeks, but hopefully going forward there'll be regular uploads every week, and I'll be giving you behind the scenes of what it's like to run your own dealership. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like, please subscribe, it does help, But thanks for watching, and I will see you in next week's video.